And welcome to another live streaming of a Song of Ice and Fire game. And today, in a special treat, we're going to have a game of the Targaryen Masters Round 1 between Bob Bernard of France versus our local Khal Drogo Kai. So this is going to be a Targaryen mirror match to determine who is going to be the best at playing Targaryen. Today's scenario, we'll be playing Clash of Kings, and both players have already deployed, and we'll talk about their army list for a bit. Let me just quickly um, send out some information of that's going live, because I know a lot of people would like to be interested in watching this game unveiled. So let's just quickly go through the information just to sort of put it out there. So just give me one moment. Oops. Alright, so let's talk about the armies of both players already. We're gonna start first with Bob Bernard's list. Bob Bernard seems to be bringing a Belwas the Strong Commander and a unit of Unsullied Swordsmen, a unit of Dothraki Veterans, a unit of Stormcrow Merc with Stormcrow Lieutenant, two units of Stormcrow Merc with Stormcrow Lieutenant, and Unsullied Belwas. Over the NCU, we got Piapri, we got Saros on Daxos, and we got Illyria Mopatis. So this is a very interesting, very defensive list. The Dothraki Vets will act as basically the hammer, and this is the anvil right here, and a very tough unit of Unsullied Swordsmaster with Belwas the Strong. Belwas having the ability of dog it. Each time he suffer one wound for any ability attack or attack, reduce the amount of wound it suffered by one. And these two mercs are going to be just sort of for activation purposes. Over here on Khal Drogo or Kai's side, we're going to be him playing with it seems to be he's playing with Queen of Marine list with Danny. We got Illyria Mopatis and we got Barristan Selmy, advisors to the dragons. Two units of veterans, one unit of veterans with Outrider Co, one unit of Dothraki Screamers, and one unit of Dothraki Outriders. Kai going here with the full Dothraki list. Going to be very interesting coming forward. The scenario today we have here is Clash of Kings. This is, of course, 2021 or 1.7 Clash of Kings. The setup is place one objective in the center and place one objective cards from each flank. So basically, they will put this in the objective zone. At the start of each round, beginning with the first player, may redeploy their destroyed commander unit in their deployment zone or fully within 6 inches of any flank edge. And it basically claims this as long as it's engaged by enemy combat with more remaining ranks than itself, and the moment this happens, immediately stop controlling the objective. Solo is that. And scoring 1 victory point per commander objective you control, +1 if it's held by the commander. Score 1 victory point each time your commander unit destroys an enemy unit with ability to attack, and gain +2 victory points the first time the enemy commander unit is destroyed. So there's an interesting dynamics here with the scenario, in which case you don't really want your commander units to be in the center of the battlefield. However, this game also encourages your commander to be out there. So it's going to be very interesting to see how it is going to be played out, and we'll see how it is. Sup, Lord Commander Bob? Yep, doing just fine. Over here it's evening right now. Just finished my day of working, and Kai told me that he's going to be fighting one of the best Targaryen players. So it's going to be a fun match. How are you doing, Bob? So yeah, Queen of Marine is interesting in this commander game mode because number one, it's an NCU commander, so it doesn't contribute to the to basically the +2. However, at the same time, Kai is also losing out on the +1 benefit of the objective, and you know, Belwas in a unit of Unsullied Swordmaster is pretty tanky, I would have to say. Kai will have to probably double team this with his Dothraki Vets. However, on the opposite side as well, these two units of Stormcrow Merc will melt to these Dothraki Veterans quite extensively. Can be supplanted with Illyria Mopatis here providing an extra block. And also, Illyrio here will be crucial for both players because they will have to use to do it one more time. So we see both players have already finished deploying, have drawn their opening hand, and we'll see which one decides to go first. We see the round tracker here in Khal Drogo's side. Kai usually loves to go second as a Dothraki player because then he gets to take advantage. However, in this game mode, he chooses to go first. So we see the first activation of Barristan taking letters. So he's going to draw 2 cards and put Barristan in the veterans. So Barristan here performing a lot of duty here for Kai. He wants to block off a lot of debuffs happening. He wants to also prevent MCU from influencing. I think Kai has talked with Bob Bernard to see which ability can be countered, can be blocked, and of course that naturally being countered by the House of Undying. So we'll have to see a roll of d6 here. I think Kai might have forgotten that the and it's the roll is 2, so it's just mill 2. We'll see which one is milled. We see a Danny card and another random card, Hidden Run. Oh, that's a powerful card to get milled. Yep. And we see some weirdness in the physics engines right there. I'm disappointed Kai's not using the wargames.id dices. Both players are electing to use basically just generic dices. And then we see Daenerys here being placed on horse. Both players are playing relatively fast here in the first round. Yep, this is the Tark tournament. Oh, I need to update the actual. Hold on, you're right, Bob. I need to update the actual stream title. Just give me one moment. This is still showing the previous stream title, so let me just update that real quickly here. How do I edit that? Here we go. I think it's here. So broadcast option. ASOIAF Faction Masters, Targaryen, Bob Bernard versus Khal Drogo. There you go. Boom. So to those people who's watching this, this is going to be the Targaryen mirror. Basically between 2 Targaryen experts. We got Godfang or Khal Drogo on the opposite side as the red player, and we got Bob Bernard here as so I think we're going to have to put let's just put it like that. I don't know which one you guys prefer. Let's just put it at that because we now have the tactics board here, and also we got the VP tracker right here, so we get to see everything all about this game. So we're just basically need to focusing in on the action. So immediately, I think this is a bug right here. If a bartender is watching this replay, there's seems to be a bit of bug with Queen of Marine here, but we're seeing Daxos card being placed on the Unsullied with also the money bag. That unit's not going down anytime soon. Even though Kai has put the Outriders over here, I don't think they can do anything against these Unsullied Swordsmen because they get to block D3 and then they get to block an auto 1 from the wound. So that's just a lot of tanking happening. So we'll have to see how Kai decides to attempt to dismantle this this activity right here. I think Kai will have to probably use the Targaryen's mobility to basically, well, they're both playing Targaryen, what am I saying? But basically he has to use his mobility to basically start cornering over this Unsullied, because that's one of the win con in this game mode, killing the opponent's commander, because that's worth 2 points. So I'm just gonna quickly advertise this game in the Song of Ice and Fire Miniature Wargamers, just to... There you go. And voila. And back to the game. So, yep, as we're seeing here, Kai wants to converge while also threatening the Stormcrow Mercs. I think these will be the weak point of the list here from Bob Bernard. These 2 Stormcrow Mercs will be the weak point of this army. Because with their very fledgling armor save and their fledgling morale save, they could be an easy prey, especially to these veterans. And because this is the new Clash of Kings, so none of these units will be respawning. We can take a look quickly again at how this combat mode is done right now. So it's only their destroyed commander unit. So Bob Bernard can redeploy the Unsullied with Bilwas, while Kai cannot redeploy anything. So a lot of the onus for this combat is basically in how we can already start to minimize the activation advantages. Both players are running basically equally 7 activation, even though Kai has an NCU commander, because these 2 veterans are basically worth, this is 11 points and this is 10 points. So quite ridiculous in terms of the combat points, but we'll have to see how this game is. So first round, just some. The threat is here, right? The obvious threats are presented on a battlefield. We got units of veterans with Ko. These is and also like veterans. So I think what Kai would like to do is not to place these veterans a bit too out, because then Bob Bernard gets a chance to basically hit with the veterans first. So the veterans here have a threat range of 6 plus 8, 14. 14 inches with the shooting. So have to just be a bit careful in moving these things out, because one stray activation and it could be the end of the unit. They do have 4 plus armor save and 5 plus morale. However, with the volumes of shot generated by these guys, you shouldn't really discount their ability to stay surviving. So we'll have to see how Bob Bernard would like to play this. Kai has shown basically this is okay. This is the Targaryen Masters right here. So these two players are basically very good at playing Targaryen. Bob Bernard decides to relocate his entire flank on this left side to try to sort of counter Kai's from this flank. So Bob Bernard would like to basically decimate or destroy this flank right here and regain control over this. Well, Kai would like to probably take the debate of just killing the one Stormcromer. However, they get so they have to be very, very careful here in determining which of these units would like to engage first, because again, one stray wrong move and could be the end of this game. Two different strategies presented by two players. I'm not sure which one will do benefit. But these two players know exactly what they're doing. I don't play Targaryen personally myself. So these guys would definitely 100% will know how to play Targaryen, especially Bob Bernard here, as he's one of the premier players even from France. He's piloted Targaryens quite extensively as well. Kai also like plays a lot of Targaryen here locally. So both players have their sort of Tark cred already in place. So it's just a matter of which one is the ultimately the best player, and this is what this tournament is trying to achieve. All right, so both players are not taking the sword here. Hi. Yes, exactly. That's why. That's exactly my comments to you. It's Queen of Marine, bartender. I can show you real quickly. It's Queen of Marine. Yeah, this one. So that one's a slightly buggy. Not sure what happened, but yes. Thank you. The opportunity also to bartender. Thank you so much for all these ATS mods. They have been supporting a lot of streamers, a lot of players. This is very useful. Like we can just focus on the action on this side of the table and no need to basically go scroll in there. And we see the first card here being played. Is it a counterplot? It looks like a counterplot. It's not. It's Promise of Fire. So that's the debate from Khal Drogo right here. So he wants to take basically the Sword Zone, but there's Promise of Fire. So if he decides to take it, actually sort of forgot what it does. Yep, one enemy combat unit becomes panic, and then what suffers one panic test. So, depending on whether the Sword Zone is of the utmost importance, yeah, and he just decides to basically skip it entirely. So Kai immediately taking the initiative right here and just moving these with unstoppable advance. Sup, Grusaluk? Just joining what is going on with the SC Mercilling. Yeah, it's Targaryen Masters, right? I am fully expecting the Stormcrow to not survive past turn 2. Even turn 1 here, they might have a good chance of being killed, because God Kai does. Alright, and here we go. The first dice roll of the game. Why is Kai using Lannister dice? What is this blasphemy? Come on, Kai. Like, up your dice game, man. Alright, so both players are using the default Targaryen dice, which is quite boring in my opinion. But here we are. Alright, so 8 dice hitting on 3+. Holy mother, that's a very good roll. That is 6 hits. 6 hits and on a 4+. And that's not a very good save, so 4 dead immediately. And then panic test at no penalty, looking for 7s. Oh, this is not Conquest, so you don't take panic test. Oh, no, 3 extra dice from the Queen of Marine. So Kai has used the first token of Queen of Marine, so that's 3 dead. And we're gonna see... Are we gonna see a charge here from Khal Drogo? Yeah, so he has popped the Unstoppable Advance to basically get them into position. So now he's charging in. I think that's an auto in. And he's going to be using another card, Fire and Blood, just for the confirm kill. Might be a bit of an overkill, but if you're going to basically just go down to like 2 cards anyway, you might as well just, you know, blow your load relatively early. And yep, we're gonna... and that's it. and that's it. This unit of Stormcrow Merc is gone. It's already this flank is already wide open here for Khal Drogo, and it's already up for the reaping. I'm not sure what Bob was thinking here, of thinking whether he could probably survive the shot, or maybe he has a bit of a defensive cards. But yeah, so that's everything hits, and just and yep, I think that's oh, he survives by 1. And thanks to the Fire and Blood, there's going to be a Vicious on top of... Oh, and that's just it. Never mind. Wow. Targaryen Masters right here. Round 1. Rex is already one-shotting the Stormcrow Merc. Easy. Very, very easy. So... We're gonna see a search fort here coming from the veterans, and the Stormcrow Merc looks like to be in the thick of things right now. So we might see already like things dying here on round on round 1. And next turn, Beauprenard, however, is going first next round, so he's going to be coming in first next round. He could deny the sword, or he could take like the letters, or even use the we see a card here being played. I'm not sure what that card is. He was trying to use the Reckless Vengeance to basically make them panicked and vulnerable. So that unit is panicked and vulnerable. However, I think Bob Bernard is a bit out with his veterans. I don't think he can move 6 and then shot. So I think this is a good placement here from Kai. He's making sure that this veterans is basically cannot go in after these guys. So we're going to see. So now he's just measuring range. So it's 16 inches. As 16 inches, this is about 5 inches. So first activation is going to activate the Doxos and just take the horse maneuver. I think this is crucial because then the Unsullied can just move up 5 inches and get to here to sort of start preparing to go after the Outrider. Again, so basically this is basically a trading maneuver. I think Bob Bernard wants to get the benefit of killing with the commander unit, so he gets an extra 1 VP. So Drogo, Kai needs to basically decide whether it's worth the risk to keep staying here, or and we see Daxos here being placed. I would reckon he would be placed in the Stormcrow Mercs. Yep. However, the money zone is not yet been claimed by Bob Bernard, so it's only blocking only 1 hit. So Kai will need to get the hell out of that range. The other alternative play is, of course, just taking letters and putting Barry on the Unsullied. So at the very least, even though he kills the Outrider, there is no overrun. So that could be a possibility of an action that Drogo does and Kai does, and we'll see what's he going to do. He seems to be activating Barry and blocking the letters. So, yep, he's just blocking the letters to get rid of the possibly panic token or the vulnerable token and putting it on the vets. Alright, so the play is a bit open here for Belwas to charge into the Outriders and then overrunning into the veterans right here. So it's a bit of a dangerous play here coming from Drogo. Yep, yeah, I would have again, I don't play Targaryen, so there is a possibility that Drogo should have done that, and immediately countered by the Pre taking the letter, most likely giving the weaken to the veterans right here. House of Undying is still open, so these yep, as I've mentioned. So House of Undying is open if Kai wants to do the old gacha, as like to say it. Are we going to see some gacha action here? We're going to see some gacha action here. We're going to see some d6s. Come on, roll that big fat 6, and that's a 4. That's lame. Just mill 2. All right, so we got rid of Fire and Blood and Pathetic Attempt. Pathetic Attempt is quite crucial because that's also like a very defensive card. It's not exactly a very defensive card, but more like it exemplifies the defensive capabilities of this commander. But getting rid of the Fire and Blood could also it's also pretty good. We haven't seen the button being placed yet. You just drag camera on the left side of the screen. Camera button on the left side of the screen. Left side camera button. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what is this? The gray one will go to a top-down view. All right, yeah, that's okay. I'm here for you. So we're gonna see a top-down view. Oh, this is like a battle report. Oh, this is very cool. Okay. Oh, this is nice. I like it. Oh, okay. I mean, when I'm shooting my battle report, this is most likely what I usually see. So this is quite normal. So again, we see the charge coming in from the Unsullied. We see basically, yeah. So I'm not sure why Kai decides to take the House of Undying instead of relocating these Outriders. So this might get punished here for Kai because again, if Bob Bernard has overrun, he could just like slam into this, one shot this, then overrun straight down there. Yes. So we get to see even from the perspective of Bob Bernard. Oh, this is nice. Yep. All right. So do we see a card being played right here? We don't see a card being played right here. So, all right, here we go. That's 10 dice hitting on 2s. So that's 1 auto death, rerolling because of charging. And, oh, that's 3 precision, so 3 model immediately dies. So 3 model immediately dies. And that's 8 saves, saving on 6s. So 8 dice, saving on 6s. We'll see some Kai's perspective right here. Oh my god! So that's not a one-shot. Well, what a save. What a save. And Panic Test at -1, so looking for 7s. Not gonna be a one-shot. So 5 wound plus the 2 auto wounds. Yep. So he should be fine right here. Yep. And even survives the panic test because why not, right? Because why not? So now the sword is open. So Kai needs to carefully play this. Does he have Swift Retreat? He might play the Swift Retreat right here if he has it. It doesn't seem that he have it though. So no Swift Retreat here. So Kai's still stuck with only 3 cards in hand and no mobility out. I'm not sure what Kai is doing right here. He's rolling a dice. I'm not sure what that dice is for. He seems to play Swift Retreat here, but it doesn't show the card. Alright, interesting. So I'm not sure what just happened here. Kai might have played the card Swift Retreat, but I don't see the card being played. We only see Fire and Blood, Promise of Fire, and something else from there. Yeah. I'm 100% he activated Swift Retreat. Oh no, he just activated this and then ran away. Ah, I see. Yep. All right, cool. Yep, good point. He just retreated. Let's just put this in top-down view for a bit. This is super handy, bartender. I love the little icons in these. This is very useful. This is battle report quality. I feel bad now because I produce battle reports and it's not as good as this. God damn it, bartender. So now the sword zone is being taken by Illyrio. Let's see if he wants to use the mini feat. I think he should use the mini feat at the very least, just to get him back into the objective cards right here. So he gets a pivot first from the retreat, and we'll see if he use. Oh, have to go back to a neutral view. Sorry. Right. We'll have to see if he uses the mini feat. We haven't seen the card being flipped yet. He's still resolving his retreat action. So he's thinking whether if he wants to use the whatchamacallit, the so yes, you can charge the Outriders, but then you'll be stuck in like the boondocks right over there. So he's thinking whether he wants to use the Illyrio mini feat, and I think he did because I don't see the activation token here being placed. So that's a big threat. That Outrider is most likely going to die with this play, and that's 2 points because it's a commander unit. So we see the Illyrio being played; it's just not being flipped. Yeah, I think it's fine. He just took the free pivot from the retreat, and now he took that. If he wants to charge to this veterans, I think it's possible. However, it is quite a lot of dices. There's still some action in the because what is interesting between the board action is that both player have 3 NCUs and there's a House of Undying, so there's always an inherently the last position on here. So we're just gonna see up top here for a bit, just to check on the action. Man, I love this view so much. This is so useful for people when making battle reports. Wow, good job, bartender. This is amazing. All right, so we see Kai here. Does he want to commit his creamers into basically double teaming this, or he wants to use it to claim objective? Targaryen is not the best at playing the objective games, but I think because of the way it is now, there is also play of the unsullied, just going back to the objective. It is 2 points versus if you, but I think there is a play if you just want to get rid of the Outrider because both are 2 VPs anyway. Both play is fine. So now, with that said, he's going to activate the Swordmaster and most likely is going to charge the Outriders. So I think anything but ones here. I think no. I believe it's just slightly outside of 8. So I think he needs 2+, something like that. He rolled a 5, so that's not an issue. Goodbye, Outriders. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's not good. If he has the Overrun, because Overrun is still like the old Overrun, so they do get a pivot. They do get a pivot and then charge. Oh no, this could be really, really bad. Oh no, Kai, what are you doing? So that Outrider is 100% going to die. It's just an afterthought at this point. So that's dead. He gets 2 points. And we'll see an overrun being played. Oh, he's playing a card first. It is a counterplot. Yep, so there. Oh my god. That could have been disastrous. That could have been 100% disastrous. Like, that's absolute 100% disastrous if Kai did not have the counterplot right there. Wow, that was a Doki Doki moment right there. Yep, so as expected, Bob Bernard playing the Overrun, which 100% gets counterplotted. But now Bob Bernard has 2 VPs, and now he's in the way of threatening these Outriders. I'm not sure. Okay, so there is a potential play here coming from Kai. He could activate the Veterans and double tap the Unsullied Swordmaster with Belwas, and then using the Illyrio to reactivate them for another attack, and then start of next turn, he takes the sword and attack them again. So there is a play like that, if he wants to commit that into killing the Unsullied Swordmasters. But Unsullied Swordmasters with Belwas is just a lot of points. On the plus side, however, is that there is no buff coming in from the Illyrio. So, sorry, not Illyrio. What's his face? Dark Sauce. Dark Sauce. So, he's all good. So there is that button if Kai wants to press there, but I don't think he gets the angle to basically double tap it. So now it's just a random crown zap at the Mercs, and I think they survive by 1. So that's not a problem. So Kai's not using that. So he's just sacrificing the Outrider, baiting out the overruns to get them into a position. And now I think he wants to basically be into this position. So the Stormcrow Merc is repositioning. The Veterans is there for the potential counterattack coming in. However, Bob Bernard is behind on activation because only on six activation, whereas Kai has 7. However, he did use the Illyrio so that he gives him an extra activation just coming in from this round. So he's going to activate the Stormcrow Merc, which most likely prompt an activation coming in from the either the Vets or this Vets. We'll have to see. Just only for this round though. But I think coming in from next round, they both will be at 6 each. So Kai will need to make a decision here on which flank he wants to focus in. Yeah. I think like the bait for the Unsullied to chase the cavalry here would be excellent. But like it's a bit difficult here, simply because now Kai will have to decide which of his unit he wants to commit first. So there's a couple of options. Number one, he could take the screamer, the veterans here, and just sort of move here, and then tap them, give him like a gentle love tap, and then next round he can go take a sword and then that's exactly what he's going to do. Yeah, but I mean at the very least, Carlo, it's 2 points if you kill the commander unit, so that's 3 points potentially from Kai if he decides to kill that. So that's not a terrible play, but you are committing your unit of veterans with Veteran Co, and you're sort of splitting your army into 2. So now he's just taking a pot shot here. 3 plus, it's only 5, saving on 4. As we see, the duck sauce is being placed on the Stormcrow Mercs, so this is just that's not a lot of. So it's only 3 dead, and then make a panic test at 4. Panic test. Okay, we have some discussion happening, but I think it's just some counting. So saving on 4 should be not an issue right here. Yep, we see the Targaryen logo. Okay, Kai. okay, Kai. Okay, Kai. Oh God. I think this game will be over in like probably less than 2 hours here, boys. We're going with this aggressive play of just no, because of Dogged from the Belwas. Yeah, Belwas blocks the 1 auto wound, blocks the wound, not the. So that's another 5. Holy mother! And there's a sword coming in next round. Oh Jesus! Oh, double 6s, easy. Oh, we see a cart being played. Is it hit and run? It most likely is hit and run. So Kai using the superior mobility of the Targaryen here to put Bob in a very awkward position, because now he is safe from the threat of this veterans. The veteran can probably do a long bomb shot to get rid of this screamer. However, then it will be well, by a long bomb shot I mean just move and charge. But like, what I'm saying is that oh dear. So this Swordmaster looks like they have their numbers. Looks like they have their days numbered, because Kai would have to go first next round, take the sword and charge without the protection of the duck sauce. I think Kai wants to again. I think he wants to bait out the Illyrio from activating first. So that's one play that he would like to do, I would say. So now the Stormcrow Merc would probably be then double tapped by the veterans. Even though the veteran has a weakened token, whatchamacallit. However, there is this duck sauce blocking. So, ooh, does Kai want to go straight at the veterans here and just to support his flank, or he wants to go get the token? I like this play. However, what I don't like about this play is Kai basically telling to Bob that, hey, you get a first tap at my veterans. So I think All right, this is interesting. I don't 100% agree with this play. I think he could get more mileage, trying to at least keep these Stormcrow because now Kai has the veterans from Bob Bernard will have a first dibs at the veterans from Kai's side. But I think this is going to be the end of Belwas. Well, the dices could be majorly messed up. So Barristan here, most likely going to be attaching to the veteran, so they don't get the charge. Ah, man, Barristan here in the mirror is just ball busting. Yeah, I mean, if Kai has his overrun, then this would be oh my god. And the Baristan here in the veterans would prevent the charge from being used. Oh wow. Is this just like a lot of good sequencing here from Kai? Oh, this is not a very good dice roll, but it's still 4 hits. Saving on force. So that's only 1 wound. And panic test at 4. It should be relatively easy. Yep, even 5 has survived. So Kai will need to, well, that's a hit. We'll have to see if this works because there is now a chance that these guys won't die. I mean, okay, he needs to deal an overall 4 wounds with 7 attacks from the front, and he's missing 2. We'll have to reroll that. Oh my god, that's only 5. Uh-oh. Surviving on... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Bell was surviving here on 2. Oh no, that's not very good. So now Bob can just take the money back and heal these by 3, and the veterans will be stuck here for a while. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what he did. Easy. Easiest dark sauce of my life. Easiest dark sauce of my freaking life. So what Kai can do here is he could potentially be the first to double tap these veterans right here, or he could also commit his other veterans to double tap this. But with a D3 block and dark sauce, ooh, this is going to be difficult. Oh, some. Yeah. It's awkward. I mean, I think Kai got a bit of an explosive round last turn because that was unexpectedly 8 wounds coming into the Unsullied, but now he just dealt like 2 wounds and it got fully healed. So we're taking the sword here from. We'll have to see what Kai activates here first. There's a couple of juicy ones. Yeah, there's a couple of juicy ones here in terms of the activation. Again, what Kai can do is then he activates his Dothraki veterans and then first charge at these. However, then he can just take sword and take horse and just retreat, and then they get double tap back. But well, not exactly double tap back because of Barry is there. So a couple of options here. Unsullied on 2 ranks is still hitting on 7. That's a huge drop off. So 10, 7, 6. So we'll have to see what he does here. I think charging the veterans here might not be terrible. Ooh, Kai seems to be playing a card here. Unstoppable advance. He doesn't want to get, whatchamacallit, he doesn't want to get difficult terrain here. Yep. Yeah, and cannot suffer this orderly charges, which is crucial if you have already the weaken here. So I think Kai would just attempt to double team, well, not, I didn't say double team. He just wants to get the flank of these veterans. And then the next, basically, he will then take horsey horse to make them retreat, and then the letter is open, which also means that the House of Undying is open. However, Kai is weakened, but is attacked from the flank, so they're saving on a 5+ twice. So we'll have to see what kind of cards Kai here plays as well. I think he wants to get the flank so at the very least they don't get the flank charge by the. On the plus side, Belwas is basically stuck there for a while. However, next turn, Bob can just take money back again and then force them to be just there. So we're seeing now the dices. Is he going to be using the weekend now? I think he should. Or not. Okay, I'm going to spend the weekend on the charge later on. Yeah, I was thinking. Oh, that's a very good save. So only 3 dead. Yeah, I was thinking of the bell was because of the vulnerable token. So never mind. So 6 dead. All right, so now we get to see the charge. Because of the unstoppable advance is not gonna suffer from a disorderly charge. Oh, what's with the? Oh yeah, panic test. Panic test is a thing. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Bye bye veterans. And goodbye, my friend. Oh my god. Wow, Kai here just what the hell? Excuse me? Oh, okay. This is by far the bloodiest battle I've streamed in my long illustrious career of streaming, which is only like 4 or 5 streams. This is by far. Oh, and he gets to reroll because of the charges, and I think Bob would like to 100% weaken this, please, says Bob. And oh god, 2 misses though, so only 4 hits. Oh, 5 hits. Sorry. And 6 plus. That's dead. That's dead. And we'll see the overrun here, boys. So now he has 4 VP, and he did play the overrun. Holy mother! What the hell here, boys? So that's okay. Because of the that, he doesn't need to roll. He ignores this block. He just charges at it because of the god. Yeah, I appreciate this Targaryen mirror because we're seeing some high octane battle right here. Holy mother! All right. So that's a 3+ with rerolls because God hates us. And then I cannot spectate apparently. And then he gets to block D3 with the duck sauce. Oh, no justice, only 1 blocks. So that's still a lot of saves. That's actually not too bad. So 3 dead only. I say that, but his panic test at -2. Oh no. Looking for 6s here. And he needs. Okay. Alright, okay, that's game. That's game. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been an awesome stream. All right, thanks guys. That was fun streaming for the from the Sif Masters here with Khal Drogo versus Bob Bernard. So yeah, Kai is gonna get 3 points right here, and that's game. He still has Illyrio, so he can just double move and then Illyrio to move again. And the horse zone is still open. So plenty of ways to vote the veterans to make it there. I'm not sure, but again, I think the play for the unstoppable advance here is right on the money because that prevents him from basically taking the block 3 times. So yeah, Bob Bernard just trying to sort of claw back into this game. I'm not sure how, but he gets the chance to move up the Stormcrow Mercs with the horse zone. But I think for all intents and purposes, it's game. Wow. Yeah. Nah, Spikes doesn't reduce movement, but he'll take D3 from it, which is whatever, man. And again, Illyrio has not been used by Kai, so you can just basically move 6, move 12, and then if it doesn't reach, then he activates again. Alternatively, he can do the YOLO play of reactivating the veterans and then trying to double tap these guys. But nah, don't think Kyle will do that. He's not that bloodthirsty, is he? So now we see, bartender, if you're still watching, there seems to be a bit of a. Oh, okay, never mind. So they hover from a certain distance from the players, but if it's just here, it's just a bit showing. So now we see Fury of the Dragon to sort of replace the zone with a movement. So he would like to contest this. Again, contesting... But he took 3 damage from the panic zone. Oh. So the play from Kai is still open to just reactivate the veterans. I think he's going to do that. I think so. He's going to... No! Why? Is he using it for next round? I know that he has initiative next round. He can get the last VP there. But yeah, this seems to be... I think just by them existing, it's already contesting. Because they have 3 ranks. And the veterans have only 2 ranks. So yeah, Bob has no choice here but to YOLO charge into the veterans. But Bob does have next turn, I mean. So he could respawn his Belwas. I forget where he respawns though. Yeah, that's a safe. I forget where he respawns. He respawns in... Oh, I can't read. Oh, deployment zone. Fully within 6 inches of any flank edge. Aha! So, he can place it right here and go Wapow. But we'll see the charge from the Stormcrow here. 7 dice hitting on 4+ with Sundering. Oh no, without Sundering. So it's just 7 dice hitting on 4+. With rerolls because of charging, and that's not too bad. That's 6 hits. He does not have the Sundering though, so I'm not sure why he's... Oh no, never mind. Oh, there seems to be a bit of a... Oh, okay, never mind. I'm dumb. It's obvious here. I'm just dumb. Never mind. We see reroll. I'm not sure why the reroll is there, but the veteran just lost a lot of guys, and now he has to make a panic test at no penalty. Well, rip that plan. So the game's not yet over. However, Kai is sitting at 7, 8, 9 VP here, while Bob is potentially just contesting it. He's not even scoring this, so he's gonna lose 2 more from the failed panic test. He's gonna use Targaryen Supremacy. Oh no! Oh, but he has to then... No. He can't fail this. But that's a maximum die, so that's 4 dice. Jesus freaking Christ. What is this game? So if Kai would have been a bit more patient probably with his Illyrio play, he could have reactivated the veterans and then swing again. Like, it's... But it seems Kai wants to save it for a rainy day. I'm not sure why he's saving it, for whatever purposes, but... Oh no, he can shot at these guys now. This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Alright. I think we're going to see a wipe here, most likely. Or not. He's gonna take some D3s from that. That is exactly 12, but I think he's just shy of the overlaps. So I think he might just try to charge them. Cannot fit the tray. So he's just gonna probably shoot. Yep, he get to shift 2 and shoot. So yeah, here we go. We'll see if Kai... Yep. No, I mean, I was just commenting on why Kai did not use the Illyrio here, because that would have been the best time to use Illyrio. So that's 5 hits. That is lethal. But 4+ though. Oh, 5 I mean. My bad. Oh, that's 2 dead. So he has to fail this by quite a bit in order to get wiped. So he's saving on... and that's dead. No. He gets to reroll with the... So that has to be another 6. Because the morale is only 7. And that's game. That's it. And that's game. Wow, fastest game of my streaming career. Alright, chat, there you have it. Targaryen on Targaryen, Bob Bernard versus Khal Drogo. We see the game ends on round 3, which is again typically what the length of my battle report with Kai is. So showing how Kai's a very aggressive player. He knows exactly where to put pressure, and he knows exactly what are the sequences needed to kill an army. So he's... I think he managed. Yeah, so the game ends 8-3. So the game immediately ends. But it is a elimination tournament anyway. So there's no like standings or anything. So yeah, congratulations here for Kai for winning the game against Bob Bernard. Congratulations here to Kai, and I don't think I have prepped anyone for an interview, so I guess that's it for this stream. Again, thank you guys for joining this very short stream. I'm going to have the VOD later on in both YouTube and Twitch. If you guys haven't followed this channel, I would love to have you guys for a follow. We'll be covering some matches from the Targaryen Masters, especially the matchup between Claw versus the best Nightwatch player ever, Brett Lamfer, God Emperor Brett. So I'm not sure when they're going to play it, but we're going to have basically scheduled. Thank you for the follow, Blood Raven. Do let me know when you're going to be streaming your game in the Targaryen Lannister Masters. I would love to have you stream as well. And to those guys also, would like to appreciate some follow from YouTube as well. Just search up YouTube4games.id. This has been Van streaming in for the Targaryen Masters, and wherever you are, I wish you all a good evening, a good day, or even good morning to the guys states and just waking up. And thank you all. Have a good one. Bye for now.